What's up, YouTube? How you doing today? Before we start off, you already know what it is. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, today, what we're going to be learning about is what you need to research in the stock market and, my opinions on cryptocurrency. Now, you know what I mean? We're going to kill this today, and I'm going to get straight into it. Now, to start things off, let me discuss to you about the stock market. You wonder to yourself, man, people are talking about, I should research this, I should research that, not understanding what you need to research. Like, you probably thinking to yourself, like, damn, I need to research something. I need to be started in that. I need to, like, kill the stock market so I can make some money, so I can make some bank. You know what I mean? Well, start things off, what you need to look in the stock market. Your researching wise has to be basically watching YouTubers and looking stuff up on Google. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to learn much from other people, like people that already know what they're doing in the stock market, people that already know how to succeed in the stock market. These people are actually pretty smart. These people actually know what they're doing. People that know what they're talking about. And I highly recommend you to like watch like these people up here that be knowing anything about like about finances, and you should be able to watch me too. So like subscribe. I'll be helping you with finances. I'll be helping you know and understand how to like kill it in the finance game. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be helping my people out. I don't want to make you like fall back or like be behind and be in the rat race. I got y'all with information. You know what I mean? Also look into Warren Buffett. He's the smartest investor in the world. I think he's like right now at $70 billion, but that's his net worth. That's like his net worth. $70 billion. That's basically what he has in assets. Just assets, bro. Like, he is worth a lot, and it's pretty crazy how someone can actually like smart out the investing game. Also, read into his books. He has like a few books that I can recommend you to read. Like, it's like you just read these books up here that I'm about to pop up on the screen. And personally, my first book that I read, it's not from Warren Buffett, but it's from Robert Kiyosaki. It's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Tell you, it's gonna change your life up. It's gonna make you think like an entrepreneur. It's gonna make you focus like an entrepreneur. You're gonna be wanting to actually like engage, wanting to gain some money. You know what I mean? Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm gonna pop it up right here. But you gotta be into the game to understand it. You gotta understand it more. You gotta be better at it. You gotta like be focused in it. Entrepreneurs are very focused on getting this, so they can get their time, their money. You gotta be focused on actually becoming an entrepreneur. So by starting off, you gotta read and research. You have to already know what stocks you need to be looking into. Because like, let's say for example, you invest into a stock, like if you were investing into Chuck E. Cheese, like the last few years of Chuck E. Cheese, you're thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be in the future, you know what I mean? That's gonna be growing, it's gonna have potential, and then out of nowhere they go bankrupt. They start to lose money. Nobody wants to go to them. Nobody wants them at all. That's where you're losing money. That's where you start to like slowly progress and see that, oh, I'm losing money, not getting anything from Chuck E. Cheese. That's where you're like, wow, this doesn't work. You don't want to be in a situation. Yes, you do lose sometimes in the stock market, but like investing in a stock that that probably won't have potential at all, have no future at all, going bankrupt, that's the worst you can do to yourself. That's like setting up for failure on purpose. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure that you yourself has to research the stock deeply. You gotta look into it. You gotta like see the volume. You gotta see like what people are saying about it. You gotta look at videos about, hey, what are these people saying about the stock market, or what are these people saying about this specific stock? Like for example, like Target, Amazon, or Apple. I know I use those a lot, but like those are the most popular ones. People always buy iPhones, iWatches, MacBooks. Already that's a good start. Target, people always go to it. Walmart, people always go to it. Amazon, people are usually on a daily. Like, you gotta think to yourself, what are people already like into? Like, those types of stuff are what you want to be into. Researching, also looking into the company, like what is their like yearly revenue? What are they making a year? Are they still up to date? Are they making even more than what they did last year? Are they making less? You know, are they going bankrupt? Do people still use it? Do people actually go to them? You gotta understand, you research every single thing about this company before you invest into their stock. Because if you don't, you'll make a mistake and you'll lose money. And also, some of these do pay dividends. Like Walmart pays like a quarterly dividend. It's not much, but you know, it's always a dividend. Dividends always count as, you know, as something. At least whenever you're looking into dividends, you also got to make sure that they are stable. You got to like see how they've been doing for like the past like few years. Have they been paying it like stably? Like, you know, let's say like Target has been paying it off like every year that they're paying their dividends, making sure that they're getting enough dividends, and to make sure that they're not like, you know, cutting dividends off or something like that. You got to make sure that you're investing into a stock that knows what they're doing, that you know will have the future, that you know have a plan, and you know that they're pretty smart about it, that they're pretty stable about their dividends, you know, that people already use, people go every day, people already have like in their daily lives. So you got to make sure that you think, research, and just look into it even more. You got to look into the company, research how their revenue is, and you got to look at the volume. Look into other people's videos on like their opinions on it. Like, you know, YouTubers I already showed you earlier, look into them. They'll be discussing about it. You could also look into other YouTubers. I can't really put them all in the video, but look into everybody else. They would help you a lot in the finance game. We're gonna discuss about cryptocurrency. Try to make this video as short as I can. You know, I'm not trying to waste your time today. Want y'all to go out there and get some money. Now, cryptocurrency. It's already popular in the world. People are using crypto every single day. So like I'm saying, you know, like El Salvador already put Bitcoin as their like revenue, or not revenue, my bad. They put it as their currency. So they replaced their like El Salvador money or whatever they had, pesos or something like that. They replaced it with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is growing and it keeps on growing. I heard that it was going to be replacing the gold standard, which is actually pretty good because Bitcoin doesn't really inflate like the US dollar. It doesn't have inflation like the average US dollar. The US dollar inflates like bad, really bad. And also you're gaining money as it grows. So like right now, I think it's at 50,000. I'm not sure, it's gonna show up right here, but I think it's at 50,000 at the moment. It goes up in value, so basically a good way to make money. It's a good way to actually invest, and it's a really good asset. People have made like millions off of it, thousands off of it. I've heard people actually became millionaires off of it. This is actually a good way to start. You know, you're growing your money, growing your wealth, making sure that you're able to stabilize your future and grow your assets up. You know what I mean? There's also Cardone, you know, Dogecoin, Etherium. Ethereum is up next, and it's pretty cheap. You should be able to invest into Ethereum right now before it gets to 50,000. Like, straight up, just get Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardone. I'm telling you right now, it's going to help you a lot in the future. And it's going to make you increase your wealth and your assets by a lot. You know what I mean? But that's going to be for today. Hope you guys are having a great day, and see you in the next video. Peace.